Today I'm going to be doing a tier maker for the City Edition jerseys. So they have no numbers on them right now, so that's why it's not the full tier list. I might rate them in a different video once they have the numbers on them, because numbers on them is much better for some jerseys and it makes some jerseys much worse. So we have the Atlanta Hawks first. I actually kind of like this jersey because it kind of looks like the old jerseys, that Dominique Wilkins type jersey with like a red and blue instead. I mean red and white, but now they made it blue. I actually really like it. I put it at a B tier. Celtics. This does not look good. I might even design City Edition jerseys. Just start to design some jerseys, just so I can like make a better jerseys than the Celtics, because this is a F tier. Accidentally put Brooklyn there. It's actually the Celtics, but the Celtics jersey is not good. I mean, I don't know why they made a like kind of like a dark green slash black and then like a highlighter green for their colors. It just doesn't look good. Maybe it looks better on the player, but yeah, it does not look that good. Charlotte, I actually really like it. I'm gonna also put at a V tier because Charlotte's look pretty good. They made a similar jersey like this in 2022 or 21, and that one was pretty good. So I'll keep it at a B tier, and I like the teal as well as the pinstripes and stuff. Next we got Brooklyn. It's kind of bland. Last year's was better with the colors on the jersey instead of the font and the lettering. I'm gonna put it at a C tier. It still looks decent. I like the colors of the lettering definitely. The Bulls, I'm gonna put it at a D tier. Maybe it looks better on the player, but this is not really like a Bulls type of jersey. I like the font, but the white and the beige just doesn't look that good. Cleveland looks pretty good. I'm gonna put it at a B tier as well. I like the blue on it as well as the land. It looks pretty good right there. And then we have the Dallas Mavericks jersey. I'll put it at a C tier. It's alright, but I think it's too like bland. Could have had like maybe a blue coloring instead of a white coloring for the jersey, because I feel like the white and the gray, like, it blends in too much together. So I feel like there could have been like a blue there, but overall it's solid. It's basically the same as last year, except instead of black it is white. 5280, the Denver Nuggets. I actually really like this jersey a lot, but I'm gonna put it at a B tier because I don't like it being 5280 as the words. I like it as Nuggets. If they made it Nuggets, this would have been an A tier, because I really like the pattern of the mountain. Like they made it on the jersey font, the lettering, as well as the side of the jersey. That looks really good. Really creative way to put the mountains. But besides that, still a little bland. Like the white, they could have maybe put they put a pattern on the jersey instead of the side of the jersey, as well as not putting 5280 as the words. Pistons is an A tier. I really like the color being like a beige khaki color, as well as the font looks really good. I believe last year they had something similar except it was black, but I really like this coloring with it. Bad Boys Pistons, of course, and also the side being red, really good. I really like that one as an A tier. Golden State is a D tier. Might look better on the player, but I don't know why they made it like a circle, because the font just looks a little weird as a circle and they put the number in the middle. I do like the colors with the like dark navy blue and the red, but I don't really like how they have the circle. Next we got the Houston Rockets. Put at a C tier. Put Indiana instead, my bad. Like Houston, it looks good. I really like the font and the letters, H Town, but besides that, it's pretty bland. Like there's nothing really much, just white. The sides are alright, but it's pretty bland. Clippers, pretty good. I like it. Is a C tier as well, because they did something really similar to last year. Last year it was just navy blue. This year they made it like baby blue, and I do like the font and how they put like the basketball on the eye, top of the eye as well as the bottom right. Then we got the Lake Show D tier. It's not that bad as other people think it is. Like, it's still a pretty good jersey. I mean, alright jersey. That's why I put it at D tier. But I don't really like the gradient that much. And Lake Show, I mean, I don't really like that the jerseys put like a nickname for the team. I feel like it's better if they just put the Lakers on the team. But I do really like that is the purple and yellow blends together. I might even put this at the C tier, because this jersey is actually kind of underrated in my opinion. The purple and the yellow definitely match the Lakers colors. Indiana, C tier, is pretty solid. I like the highlighter stuff, kind of like a cartoonish font, but they did basically the exact same thing as last year, except basically put the colors of last year from the jersey to the side of the jersey and I made it white. So not really much creativity in these. Like, many of these are kind of just like a little twist on the previous City Edition jerseys. But next, Memphis is A tier. Memphis looks really good. It is a remake of the Memphis Sound of the ABA, I believe, and this is fire. I really like the red on the jersey because most of the City Edition jerseys are now white. It's kind of bland. I like it with a different color, as well as the font really looks good, and the blue coloring like makes the font definitely pop out more. Then we have Heat Culture. I mean, I'm gonna put it at a D. I mean, Heat Culture is kind of redundant. Literally happened last season, except it was black. Now I do kind of like how they made the jersey red, along with the font and the lettering. Heat Culture, but just a copy of last year. And last year's it wasn't too good, so I made a D tier. Next, Milwaukee. Milwaukee is C tier. Keep picking the wrong one. Milwaukee looks pretty decent. It looks kind of similar to a previous one where they have blue, but I definitely like the thing on the bottom. The pattern on the bottom looks pretty decent, and the blue definitely makes it a pretty good jersey for the Bucks. Make it a C tier. It's alright jersey. Next, Minnesota. I'm putting it as a D tier. Sorry, Minnesota, but this is not really that good of a jersey. They literally did the exact same thing last year, except they put the stuff on the top on the bottom and made it gradient to the top. Now they did it to the top to the bottom, but top to the bottom looks worse, and it just looks super plain in the bottom. Like, I don't know why they would make it white at the bottom and top is just like a dark blue coloring. It just doesn't look that good. Then we have New Orleans. I actually really like this B tier for me, because New Orleans has like the color, the purple pretty pops out, and I like the bone design even though a lot of people don't like it, and the green on the jersey like arms. So that one is actually pretty good, using a lot of colors and stuff. I really like this one. Then New York, C tier, around the same as last year, except last year they made it blue, I think, and now they made it white. I mean, a lot of these jerseys are just the same thing as last year. I don't really like that. That's why I put it as a C tier. But I do like how the coloring of the letters is like going down a little. Like, they put a copy of the letters. And also how the sides are a little different, with the blue matches the New York Knicks colors theme. OKC next. I'm going to put it at a C tier as well, because OKC basically copied the same thing as last year. It's kind of good. I like the jersey in general, but I put it at a C because they copy it as last year basically, except instead of putting the patterns on the jersey, they put it on the side of the jersey, made the jersey like a plain black. I do like the color of the lettering of the jersey, like a yellow orange, but besides that, it's basically a copy of last year. Magic is definitely a really good one, B tier. They did something similar to last year, but I really like this jersey because they put the star in between, and the jersey's not white. It's like a little light gray. I like this definitely, and the pinstripes. Sixers, also a B tier. I like the sides with the red, blue, yellow, green, and the font looks pretty good. It is designed like the Spectrum. I forgot what it was called, but that was the font of like the Sixers before or something, Sixers Arena or something like that. And also, it just is similar to a jersey from a while ago, but that one was pretty good. So I like this jersey a lot. Then this is probably the first S tier right here, the Suns Valley jersey. Suns make a ton of good jerseys, like the Valley jersey with the sunset theme pattern. This time they made the Valley something similar to the All-Star jerseys of the 90s, and this just pops out. The Valley is something like a Wild West type font, as well as a star and the coloring from purple to orange. This is just amazing jersey. One of the few really good S tier jerseys that there is. And this is gonna look good on like the Suns players. The Rip City jersey, C tier again. They did something similar last year, and this year they made it black, which still looks decent. I like the Rip City font, but I don't really like the patterns that they have on the jersey, like a little white spots or something. I don't know what that is. I don't really like that. Overall, it's alright. The Kings one, a lot of people say it's a F or D, but I'm actually thinking it's a C tier. Pick the wrong one right there. I like it. It's like something similar to the old jerseys of the Kings, 60s I believe. And I do like the colors being like a blue type color. This jersey might be looking good on some of the players, so it's definitely a bold statement, but I like this jersey. And my thing about the tiers is that if it's C, then that jersey is decent, and I like it a little. Higher than that is pretty good, but lower than that, I don't really like it. And F is that I don't like it at all. Raptors, this is the best jersey in the whole City Edition jerseys that we have. This is amazing. Instead of the Raptor like holding the ball, they have between the legs dunk from Vince Carter, who is getting his jersey retired in November from the Raptors. It's like a homage to him. It just looks insane. I love the Raptor. One of my favorite jerseys of all time. And they made it black, which definitely makes the Raptor pop out. I really like it having a black. It really matches with anything, but black looks pretty good, as well as the golden like stripes. It's just one of the best jerseys. Definitely gonna buy like a shirt of it at least, if not a jersey. And it doesn't even need any words, just a logo right there. Simple, pretty good. Spurs, C tier. Basically the same as last year, except I like last year's better because it was like a more Spurs type colors, like salmon color. I don't know how to explain it, like a beige color or something like that. This year they made it like light blue, which does not really match with Spurs. Does not really match with the font and stuff. So I'm putting it at a C. It's not the worst. Jazz is another really good one. A tier. Jazz is kind of similar to the 90s like mountain jerseys, but except they changed the font a little. But definitely that is one of the best jerseys of all time. So this jersey is also really great. The Jazz rebranding is also really good. I really like the Jazz rebrand. Finally, not wearing the weird yellow and black jerseys. Those were really weird. But last but not least, the Wizards, I'm putting it at a C tier. It's decent. It's kind of similar to last year. Instead of some weird colors, they just made it white and red. And I like the red, pretty solid. And the sides are still like a decent like gradient or colors. So I'm putting it at a C tier. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I might make another video soon, and maybe I'll start making some jerseys about these, making some jerseys for City Edition jerseys. But yeah, that's basically it. Thank you guys for watching. We're out.